A huge mistake a lot of new side-by-side owners make is that they think they have to buy all of their accessories right off the bat. And I get it. There's a ton of fun accessories. There's a ton of nice accessories to have, but there's also some essential accessories that are absolutely must-haves. Today, I'm going to tell you the first accessories I would buy if I woke up tomorrow and my CFMoto was completely stripped of all of its accessories, and you'll want to stick around until the end because I guarantee you this is going to save you a ton of money. Number one, a flip-up windshield, because a windshield is going to protect you from the elements such as the wind, rain, snow, water, mud, and if you're one of those people who like to ride in groups or with other people, you won't be eating their dust if they're in front of you, or even worse, their gravel, because we all know how much stuff these machines like to throw up as they're riding. And this windshield has saved me numerous times from getting hit in the face by tree branches. Also, it will protect you from bugs, and that is a very underrated plus on these windshields, because I have a buddy who has a Honda Pioneer with a 3/4 windshield on it, so it doesn't protect you from anything completely. And we were on a mountain road one time and bugs started coming through that windshield on us. Not just any bugs either, these were Helgerbites, which if you're not familiar with those, they look like a spawn of Satan, and it absolutely flipped him out. He almost drove us over the side of the mountain. That's when I learned never to do a 3/4 windshield. Now, does my buddy need to get his courage up? Absolutely, and while he's searching for that, he also needs to search for a flip-up windshield. But why not do a full windshield? Well, because these things get ungodly hot, especially in the summer months, and you will definitely want to vent it at times. A flip-up windshield gives you that versatility. All you gotta do is move these levers, and boom, now you're vented, now you're letting a little bit of airflow through. It's no longer ungodly hot in there. And if you're one of those people who are like, dude, I want the elements hit me, I want to feel that wind in my hair, I want to feel the mud splashing me in the face, I want to take it to the dome, brother. Well, with a flip-up windshield, all you gotta do is move these levers. Once again, boom, flips all the way open. Kind of looks like your machine has a nice little 80s sun visor attached to it. And then it's like having no windshield whatsoever. All that mud, creek water, dirt, whatever you want all over your body for whatever reason, now it's hitting you right in the face. Then when you want to close that windshield up, drive home, all you got to do, man, seal it back up. And the seals on this thing are so well that it's like having a full windshield when it's completely closed, man. It's not letting anything in the cabin with you that you don't want there. But getting this thing all the way closed is a nightmare. Number two is a roof, and us CFMoto owners are very lucky because our machines typically come with a roof already installed, but if you don't have one, you need to get one immediately for a lot of the same reasons that you want a windshield. It's going to protect you from the elements, it's going to protect you from rain, snow, wind, dust, mud, all of that, but it's also going to provide UV protection. You do not want to be out on a 3-hour ride just baking in the sun on top of a mountain. That is a quick, fast track to get skin cancer, so you definitely need a roof. Also, it protects you a lot from the trees, man. I go through some really tight trails, and that roof, man, is getting scraped constantly by tree limbs. If I didn't have that roof, that would be the top of my bald head, okay? That would not feel good whatsoever. Not only that, but I know that there are critters on those tree limbs. That is a really good way to get those Lone Star ticks on you, man, and then you're never chowing down on beef sticks again. So I think a roof is a very necessary investment in my book. Number three, a rear window with a slide. But why do you want a back glass whatsoever? A lot of the same reasons you want the roof and the front windshield. It's going to protect you from a lot of the elements. A lot of mud spins up off of those tires, as well as gravel and dirt. You don't want those hitting you in the back of the head. Plus, when you get all these accessories combined, man, you're working towards a full enclosed cabin. You're going to be able to ride in the winter, no problems whatsoever. Bonus if you get a tinted version like mine, because that is going to help shield some of the sun from you, and it's going to keep that cabin a little bit cooler. And like I preach it a lot, man, these things get super hot. But also, the slide is going to help you vent the air. So when that dust comes in there, man, it's not just swirling around. It opens up that airflow, lets it go out the back. This next one is gonna bum you out. It's not as fun. Heck, you're probably not even gonna see it all that often, but it is number 4, a skid plate. The reason you need this is because on your trails, you're going to come up on some hefty rocks in your way. You're going to come up on some tree branches, tree limbs. You might even come up on some logs in the road, and you want to be able to go over those if possible, within reason, and you don't want to drag the undercarriage of your machine on any of those. And on those trails, you're going to come up on some steep climbs. You may come up on some drop-offs. And once again, you don't want to bottom out on those and worry about what expensive part you just dragged across God's green earth, okay? So a skid plate, it's a harder sell. I know it's not as fun, but it will allow you to do a lot more and keep your machine in tip-top shape while you're at it. And I'm telling you now, man, you can't put a price tag on peace of mind, because when I first got this thing, I came up on a section on a trail where there was a rock, a big rock, and I thought, man, I think I can straddle that. Sure enough, midway through, I hear something getting scraped, only to remember, hey man, I have an upgraded skid plate on my machine. I have absolutely nothing to worry about. There is no better feeling in the world than coming to that realization, my friend, that everything is A-okay. Number 5, a light bar. And I'm not even talking about those big, gigantic light bars that piss off everybody on the road and piss off everybody you're going to encounter on the trail. I'm just talking about this little guy right here, who's about 12 inches and just hangs out right above my winch. This thing provides some close-up illumination so you can see exactly what you're about to go over at night. And going around those corners without this thing is a bit problematic. Once this thing's turned on, you have no problem seeing where you're headed. Now my CFMoto, it does have some great lights on it. I really enjoy those, but they lead the machine to a decent degree. This light bar, boom, it's right there, right on the ground in front of me. To be honest, as slow as I go in this thing, man, comes in really handy. I'm not being a speed demon and need to see 30 yards in front of me. I need to see what is directly in front of me, especially around those corners, so I don't have to utilize my upgraded skid plate. All right, big boys, now I want to hear from you. If you woke up tomorrow and your side-by-side was completely stripped of all of its accessories, what would be the first ones you replace immediately? Leave a comment below and let me know. And hey, while you're down there, man, would you do me a huge solid and hit that subscribe button? I'm almost up to 500 subscribers, and I owe that all to you, my friends. So please hit that up and then go hit them trails and get on it, big boys.